So today we have the FireBox, which I've done some videos on this already, and then we have the Sterno portable folding stove, and it's rated for outdoor. So this is just a comparison of the two. The biggest difference right off the bat is the Sterno folding stove is $6 at Walmart. And if you've seen the video, well, I don't quote the price of the FireBox, but the FireBox is definitely a lot more money for cost-wise. So this one is the most affordable. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, we'll weigh it. So okay. So this is the FireBox without the case. So that's 33 ounces. I think 16 ounces is a pound. So this is over 2 pounds. Okay, this is the Sterno folding stove, and that is 9.1 ounces. So I see it's 16 ounces, so it's not even, it's like around a half a pound. Okay, so we'll set this off to the side. So there's a big difference in weight there. The FireBox is considerably heavier. Okay. So since I've done so many videos on the FireBox already, I'll go ahead and do this one. So when you buy this, it's in the container like this, and a little bit of a demonstration on the back. Kind of shows how it goes together. And right here, Sterno gel cooking fuels are alcohol-based formulations which burn extremely clean with no harmful emissions. You know, it's never great to burn fuels inside your home, but I have to agree with this statement. A lot of people use Sterno inside their homes. You just want to make sure that you have adequate ventilation for when you use the Sterno products. But most people have good ventilation in their home. So I think this product is kind of sold for indoor use a little bit too. But it does say outdoor. Okay, so you take it out of the box. It's not the easiest thing to do. So you open it up. Now on this one, when I first opened it up, one of these little hook things here was bent down like that. So I just bent that one down. So if you buy one of these, you might have to bend some of these parts back into shape just because it's aluminum, and you know, it's just the way it's packed. So you might have to bend one of these back out. Okay. So it's very similar concept to the FireBox stove in that it's all one piece. Everything, I think even this, yeah, even this moves. Everything's linked together. So there's no parts that, actually, if you think about it, the FireBox has removable parts. This one doesn't have any removable parts. So in some ways it's even more integrated than the FireBox. But it's a little more complicated to put together. So let's see here. So you have it like this, and then Okay, yeah. So these little pressed out spots right here, you can see this one pretty good. This metal has to fit in between there like that. And there's one on this side too. Okay, so there you go. So that's supposed to go like that. And then this wire is supposed to clip under these parts here. And then this is supposed to come down like that. So basically, you get this in here. And the same thing here, you get that in there. Then you double check and make sure that this piece is in there. And of course it's not. Okay. See, I think it's a little harder to put together because I'm trying to get it in the camera. So I'm going to go ahead and try to do it out of the frame because I'm trying to keep it all into the frame of the camera. So. Okay, got one side in. Okay, I think I got it together. There we go. Okay, then you have this little door here. Okay, and this is a design, I think it's strictly for reinforcing the aluminum. Anytime you put an impression or 3D, not 3D, an embossed impression on metal, it strengthens it. So this little thing here is probably just to strengthen the wall of this fire stove, folding stove from Sterno. So anytime you bend metal like this, it just makes it stronger. Okay, so this is the Sterno stove. And you can see there. So you open this. So they recommend a 7-ounce cooking fuel for this stove. Sterno makes one that's smaller than this, but they want you to use the larger version. So it just sits like that. You close this for probably wind protection of some sort, and then you just set your pan like that. Of course, there's nothing in here, so it wants a tip. And that's the folding stove from Sterno. I've also seen some guys online put wood in here. They find, I think they flip this back or something like that, kind of like that, and they put wood right here and turn it into a little bit of a wood stove. You know, for $5 or $6, if you destroy it from too much heat, you just go and buy another one. So it's probably very conceivable to burn wood in this if you had to. So it's a cool little gadget for $5, $6. I have not used it yet. I'm still waiting to do a little test on it. But I just bought it because I wanted something to compare with the FireBox stove, and this is a lot cheaper. Now I still like this one a lot, the FireBox stove, but if you're on a budget and you want something that's similar, well, not 100% similar, but something that's built as one piece, this might be a good way to go. So when you go to take it apart, let's see, I think you go like this, that. Yeah, that's right. These little guys are supposed to fit into here. And there you go. Now it's a little springy, and it's just because of this pressed out metal here. So you're not going to get rid of that, so you're going to have to put something around it to hold it down, or put it back into its thing like that. But $6, I think it's a pretty good deal. Of course, I haven't tried it yet, but just the idea of it seems pretty cool for $6. Both of these stoves are very good concept in that they're all one piece. You know, you don't have to really assemble them. They're already assembled. You just unfold them and put them together. So of course I really like that. The FireBox is still the easiest to set up. You just go like this. Boom, you're done. It's set up. Now this one, as you saw earlier, it's a little bit more time consuming, but you can still do it. And it's still one piece. So once you get the hang of it, I think you can get a little more efficient on putting this one together. But by far, the FireBox is still the quickest. It's still the quickest one. Now weight-wise, this one is definitely heavier than this, and you saw that on the scale. Now, as BTU rating, I'm guessing that the FireBox can put out a lot more heat than the Sterno. And Sterno is kind of a weird thing. You can boil water with it, but then you can't. If you have a lid on your pot or whatever you're cooking in, you could probably boil water with it. But generally, it's not what I consider a really high heat product. So if you're going to be like some others and use this for like a wood stove, you probably could do that. I'm going to use it for Sterno, but definitely the FireBox stove gets a lot hotter. I don't think there's much more to say about the two, comparing the two together. But if you're looking for a more affordable folding stove, this might be able to work for you. But I still think the FireBox is a lot more superior to what it's designed for. But this is $6, and this is a lot more than that. So it's just your choice of what you want to do. Okay, well, thanks again for watching.